Hey y'all, it's your girl Nelly D, and welcome to the Nelly Drayton Show, where creative souls are welcomed. I'm here with. Sorry about that, guys. Hi, I'm here with the one and only Drew. Hashtag LOL probably Drew.
That's me.
All of his social media pages. Go show him some love. For real.
And we also have at Nelly Drayton. Please go show her some love. Recently has got back on Twitter. So please blow that up.
Please do. I got like one well, it's actually surprising. I just got back on and then got a follower. I don't think that's common.
Come on.
I'm going to celebrate every win. Sorry.
A win's a win.
A win's a win.
A win's a win.
A win's the win.
Gotta see it through.
Gotta see it through, my boy. Got to see it through. Nah, I mean, we don't quit over here.
No. Which actually is a great little intro to the topic today, which is
they all want me for my ambition. That's a whole song.
We're talking about ambition. And why are we talking about ambition today?
I don't know. Where are we?
Because we're creative people. And in order to be successful, in order to have some drive to persevere, you gotta be ambitious.
Most definitely.
You gotta be ambitious. The reason why I wanted to talk about ambition, though, is because does that hinder any parts of your personal life? Your ambition, your drive? Because we talked about this in the previous episode. That was one of the things that kind of like sucked out of my life was my ambition, because people kind of like watered me down.
Yep.
So
sure did.
You know, how has ambition impacted your personal life?
Ambition. What's wrong? Okay, thank you. Listen, my security guard, he be on
Security.
Security. Ambition definitely has affected my personal life because I don't sleep. Team no sleep. No, I do. Mm-hmm. But as far as like the amount of sleep, sometimes I'll just be like, forget it. Like, you can sleep when you're dead, bro. You just gotta get this done. Yeah. Or like editing videos or trying to like network with people. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I have to get outside of like my personal downfall of like being or growing into like an introvert, even though my personality is extrovert. Mm-hmm. What is it called? Ambivert?
Yeah, where you're kind of like a combination of the two, or like in the middle of the spectrum.
Yeah, that's me. The older I get, I know, ghetto. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart.
I'm about to go get that broom. Keep it down.
It's the lip.
I know. She loves my animations.
But I'm an ambivert, so I personally, I have a meter, and sometimes my ambition is like, forget the fact that you're an introvert. You got to be an extrovert for the day. Right. Network, connect with people, create ideas for this lovely show that came out of nowhere. Like, what?
So it's interesting that you bring up how like sometimes you have to like push yourself to be more extroverted as opposed to like kind of succumbing to like more of your introverted side. So what do you do when your like social battery is like done, like depleted?
What do you mean? What do I do? Like, how do I?
Like, for me, like, because there's no, I'm a extroverted person. I'm loud. I'm funny. I'm outgoing. That's who I am. But that also is like an energy that does like require me to like not like put on like a mask or anything. But I also would consider myself to be more of an ambivert too, because I have both sides. Mm-hmm. But like my friends know, like if it's the weekend, like I'm not texting back fast or I'm not texting back at all, it's probably because I'm done. Like I have nothing left to give. And so my friends don't really like push it or like get mad like, oh my God, you didn't hang out with us this weekend. Oh, fuck the other like 20 weekends that I hung out with you, I guess, right? Or the time where I like beat you up out of Timbuktu, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, we don't do that. We're not like that because we get it. But for me, I had to like pull back, like in every aspect, like text messages, phone calls, hanging out. Like, I try not to even make plans when I know, like, my week has been kind of like, whew, too much. Mm-hmm. But then again, I also do push myself to, like, a ridiculous limit where it's like, you probably should have said no. Like, last weekend, I should have canceled something. One thing.
It was a lively weekend for you.
Yeah. One thing probably could have been canceled. And I'd have been okay.
YOLO.
Well, but ambition, I like to be seen. Mm-hmm. Part of this whole thing is visibility. Mm-hmm. And so if I meet people and talk to people and then they add me on the social medias and then I promote my thing, then it's seeing a whole different pair of eyes. So it's like, I gotta get out there. I gotta, I'm hungry.
Yeah, absolutely.
I gotta eat.
Eat. Yeah, we know. Oh, yeah. That's his thing, y'all. Y'all are going to see that quite often.
It's so funny to me. I don't know why.
Because you're animated.
You ate. Law Roach. Have you ever seen, no. I know. I know.
Unplugged.
But it was on HBO Max. Legendary. Law Roach. He was like, you know what? He said something. He was like, you ate that. And I fell out.
You felt that.
Fell out.
He was like,
I was like, woo, that was okay.
That was his thing.
Okay, breaching. Mm-hmm. Somebody get the prayer cloth.
Dog.
The deacon.
Laid out.
Call the deacon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, to piggyback off of what you were saying, I kind of do the same thing that you do. I kind of shut down towards the weekend.
Do your people get that though? Do they understand like what that is? No.
I've dealt with like in like some talking stages with some guys, and they would assume like I'm doing. You're
being like shady. You're like pulling back.
I'm doing something with somebody else, and I'm like, but if you pulled up,
that's a big
one too. You're gonna feel real silly because you're gonna pull up, knock on the door, and I'm gonna look like I just woke up. That's me.
You did.
Because I did. No, for real. Yeah, be for real. If you're gonna be anything, be for real. Being a creative individual is very tiresome. Mm-hmm. It requires a lot of thoughts that need to be taken out of your brain and put on paper so that you can feel fulfilled and you're not just having dreams throughout the day. Yeah. It's exhausting. And I'm a very visual person, so and we'll break this down later in the episode today, but when I listen to songs, I look at the lyrics and sometimes I even I have visions of like an idea, a creative visual or some type of visual to produce something. Like I have a couple of projects in the works and it's like, bruh, every time I hear this song, I see it. So now I can't listen to the song no more. It'd be rough out here.
Rough out here for a creative.
It's hard out here. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, I love that song. Can't listen to it.
Can't listen to it every time.
Because I'm going to keep seeing the vision until I put it into fruition, until I put the storyboard together, put the treatment together, get people together and sit down. We discuss it and we run through all of the shots that I'm going to be taking and things like that. Like it's rough out here. Tired.
In lieu of ambition, this is open-ended question. What drives you? Like when Nelly doesn't have enough to keep going, what pushes Nelly to keep going? What is your drive?
That's a really good question. I'm so glad that you asked that, Drew.
You're very welcome. Diane Sawyer rolling in her grave.
Dog.
Is she dead? Diane Sawyer? I think she died. R.I.P.
We need to look and see if she
Prayers up, Diane.
Yeah. Personally, I mean,
you have a daughter. So, like, and I know you, like, care about, like, she's creative and she's got that energy, too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, could that be one of your drives?
Well, no. I love my daughter.
Right.
God knows I do.
Yeah, that's not up for debate. No.
I would kill for her.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I think she just might. She got a gun on the table.
And sitting there looking pretty,
Diane
too.
Sawyer is dead.
Got my license to conceal, so you'll never know.
Conceal and carry.
So I think what drives me is just the thought of creating and just being a very visual person.
So you can't just like have a vision and like let it die out. You gotta see it through.
It's gonna bother me for the rest of my life. It will keep me up at night. I will be emotionally distraught if I do not write it down, write it out. Like I have 2 short films. No, I'm sorry, 3. One of them is a scary film, a scary horror short, whatever you want to call it.
I can't wait.
And then I have like this visual idea, and I'm like, I don't know what kind of category. And this is where ambition takes you beyond the norm, the boundaries of creativity, like the labels and having to have a label, having to have a category. Sometimes I used to get like super discouraged when seeing different like websites or videos or just looking and reading into stuff just to gain the knowledge, just to soak it up and see like, where would my film fit? Where will this idea fit? Who and where and why and what? And then I realized, like, bro, you can just create a whole category of your own. That's what the creative entertainment is for. Like, entertainment in general, there is no limit. You literally have, like, I love this song by Coily Ray and Lil Durk, but that's the only song I know of Coily Ray and Durk. Like, however you say her name, is it
Coily Ray? Coily Ray.
Coily Ray. I'm sorry, I was pronouncing it wrong. But, like, there's only one song that I like by her, and it's no shade. It's just that's the only song that I've been paying attention to because of time. But it's like little things like that, like her song. I don't even know what label, like what category, because her song is different to me.
I'm trying to not be
messy. Not yet. The messy segment hasn't kicked in yet.
I mean, I don't know. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's hard to. For me, it's hard to.
But when I think of you and like what you're trying to do, not to like label or not to like categorize, but when I hear like your visions, when I hear like what you know, have plans on doing, especially when it comes to, like that genre of like scary, spooky, you know, that creepy like kind of content, I get like Jordan Peele vibes.
Oh boy.
I get like Jordan Peele vibes. I know, but like the reason why I say that is because Jordan Peele is like his own category.
He is.
He's his own category. Nobody does what he does. Nobody does.
I needed to hear that.
Yeah, because I didn't want to say like, oh, you're like following in Jordan Peele's footsteps. No, I think what you want to do is similar to what Jordan Peele has done, which means that if you want to do it and you want to be different, if you want to do something that doesn't fit a category, you can. Because if he can do it, you can do it.
Okay,
you can. Because I haven't seen some of his other movies. I've only seen the Get Out movie, which let me tell you, that was like for the culture. Because I went into that movie thinking it was something, and it came out completely different. It was fabulous movie. Yeah. But when I hear you talk about like movies and how you like, you know, how you want to produce them or whatever, I just get that vibe because it's like she's trying to push it. Like it's not just she doesn't want. You're not. I'm not diving deep into like the whole like director world because I don't know anything about that. That's not my ministry. But I think like, what am I trying to say? You're not trying to make something because you know it's going to get bought or because it's going to make money. You're trying to make it because you love it. You want to do it. You want to put something out there that's going to make people think, that is going to bring people, you know, together to have a conversation bigger than themselves. And when you have motives like that, I mean, there really isn't any door that couldn't open for you.
And that is the life of a creative who works with ambition. It's like you got to work with that bad boy. You got to flex it like it's a real muscle. And they don't want me for my ambition.
I can't.
That's Wale. I think Rick Ross. I don't remember who sings that song.
Ambition, for me, has taken a huge toll on my personal life. Huge toll. For example, I had an ex a matter of fact, the one,
Okay.
who had recently made a move to like, I don't want to give out too many details because they watch it, they're gonna be like, he's talking about me, and I got plenty of them that could be saying that. So, because I'm fast. I know. The second time in a row. I'm obviously trying to put something out there, trying to push the message, pushing the envelope.
I don't know who that is, and whoever it is can wait. So,
but long story short, at my old job, I was really getting a career going for myself, and that was like one of our fights, is because he thought that I was ambitious because I was trying to do projects that weren't traditional. So suddenly, when he was making a huge move in his life, he wanted me to join him, and I made it very clear that I got things going. Like, I got a career for myself. What I have, nobody else had at my old job, and I was very prideful of that. And I just couldn't see myself walking away from something because I wanted to go try something with somebody that didn't work out once before. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of risks, and the reward is like one thing. That reward has risks to go with it too. So I couldn't do it.
yeah.
But it was in lieu of the fact that, I'm not stopping what I'm doing. I loved my old job. I loved it. I still love it. I'm like in love with it. Like, I might take it back. If it calls me, we'll see.
I mean, if it calls.
I didn't block the number, so somebody's hotline is blinging.
Yeah, definitely. That's, I mean, regardless of which, we gonna definitely keep it rolling. Security's doing his thing.
Security.
I love my peoples. Listen, the Nelly D squad, we know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
We know what's up. We stay rolling with it. But I'm glad that you touched on that, because ambition is definitely something that I know I struggled with it for a little bit, like trying to figure out what my ambition is, like what's the key point of my ambition. And you asked that question, and now I'm thinking like maybe I'm just that's what makes me a creative person, because I gotta do it. I gotta do it. There is no off switch.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us like have big personalities, because it's just who we are. It's a part of our DNA. It's a part of who we're becoming in this world. So I'm glad that you brought that up. It's definitely dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to be doing something like this and not have a conversation about being ambitious, because it's like, we're not doing this because it's for fucking sport.
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Like, there's always a bigger picture. There's always like an end goal, and this end goal is not like, we just like want our friends and family like watch.
No, absolutely not. We want to encourage people. That's all I've done in this life, is try to encourage people, literally. So when you become an op, you an op.
Op. And for those who don't know what op means, opposition.
Because some people don't know. So
don't.
We're going to be mindful of that. And we're going to let you know
and
that
at this table, you an op if you're not like sitting and having the same conversation.
Ooh.
That's an op.
Ooh.
But, come have a seat anyways.
I mean, we can try. I don't know. It depends on how Drew's feeling, because really he's going to be the one. Because
I'm messy. As I sip my King's cup. I'm messy.
No brands.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've been sipping on this all the time.
We not representing Canes until they pay us.
We are not associated or linked to Canes whatsoever.
Absolutely not.
But no, ambition, drive. You
got another question, don't you?
I know. I'm trying to have my Diane Sawyer moment. But she's messy too.
Well,
she messy as hell. She's like, I heard you had slept with so and so. Why? What was the reason?
Well, why did you come up with the declaration fist?
Because she was different.
Yeah.
So she had privilege.
Judge
She'd
Judy.
slap the shit out of you and be like, do it. Say something. I'm white.
Oh, dear God.
I probably shouldn't have that kind of conversation on camera.
No.
I'm not. We do have a topic about something similar to that, but we're not going to touch on that right now.
No. I think today's ambition and music. We're definitely going to talk a little bit more about some music.
Okay. Can we have like a slight messy moment?
We're going to have a slight messy moment. We're about to engage.
Okay.
Go.
So, I love to ask you, do you know so-and-so?
Oh, God.
I know. So, are you familiar with Blueface and Krishan Rock.
Oh my God! No,
Yeah.
cut the
cameras. Cut the cameras.
Cue
Look,
some Nelly in post production. Put something funky here to represent how we feel about that situation.
Look, I know, but I have to. I have to. Cause
Blueface, baby. Yeah,
look, I can't.
He's ugly. I can't do it. He's not attractive to me at all.
You don't think?
If he wants to come and like, yo, you can let me hit that, and I'm gonna give you some money. I'm gonna be like,
what does that even mean?
I'm gonna start crying. Because first of all, what made you find me?
Oh my God! Well, he gonna find this clip. You know, he be. Well, no, Krishan. She might pull up at the door. That bitch.
I'm gonna be like,
love you. Don't
me
hurt
habla
me.
no inglés porque no quiero no quiero.
The recent development, because I don't like keep up with this stuff, but you know how I'm on the social media. Like I stay on it. It's kind of a problem. But
I have seen some stuff about it. Wasn't she crying on live?
She was, because I guess her and him have been having like some problems, and he didn't want the baby.
Oh yeah, he sent. I saw something about him putting the screenshots of the messages.
Yeah.
Yo.
Well, recently, I guess, I don't know. They're on and off. They've been on and off for a long time, but
they was never on. Continue.
Oh no, they were on, or at least in Krishan's mind, they were on. She loves some Blueface, but no, there was another video recently that came about where she, I guess, like was tearing up his house and tried to set it on fire. And he like came in and was like calling her out for doing that while she's pregnant, because I guess she's still pregnant. But I've also seen reports where she wasn't pregnant and terminated her pregnancy. So I'm like,
which one is it?
Which one? What has happened?
What was the reason?
I don't know. I haven't seen pictures of her belly or anything.
She said she was 5. Well, didn't he? She said she was 5.
I don't fucking know, man.
That's why I don't follow it.
This is the most sober. I'm not being. Well, I can be messy. It's my messy moment. She is the most sober she's been in probably the last 2.5 years. Because she has a baby, and I'm saying she's sober and give her benefit of the doubt that she hasn't had a drink, but I know she's still hitting that damn vape. Have you seen clips of her before she like got with Blueface and got on like TV and stuff? She sounded like a person. Now she sounds like a fucking. She sounds like she's like, you know when people like put that thing up to their. Yeah, she sounds like what has happened, girl? What are you going through? She must be hitting that shit like at all times. You ain't noticed that? No, that's her shit is fried. She ate up. That shit's ate up.
The Maya Angelou.
Yeah, she sounds like. Nah, I'm not gonna talk about what she sounds like, but it's scary because I've seen clips of her. Because that's what they do that now with people who kind of like come up real fast. Is they'll like, she didn't always have that ass. Like, well, who cares? But whatever.
Right.
But there's like clips of her like before she got with like Blueface and shit, and she sounded normal. She didn't even talk the way she talks now. She talks like real gutta. She talks real gutta.
She looks scary.
She is scary. You know how I'm scared of you? I wouldn't cross that bitch. I wouldn't cross that bitch for nothing. I'll tell you what, because she looked like she whooped my ass. She whooped my ass. I'm not about that life. You know that. If I ever ran into her, I'm going the other way. Get in the car. So we ain't even hungry no more.
Oh, good. I can't. No.
I wouldn't run up on that.
I'm too pretty to fight. So.
I like to fight too, but. Not her. She had that crackhead shit. Like, she don't stop. She don't stop. I watch that shit. She don't stop. She keeps going and going and going. And she wants motherfuckers dead.
She wants blood. She wants it back in
blood. Oh, no, she don't want blood. She want to stomp a mud hole through your ass. She be killing bitches.
See this. See, and this is the part where you're plugged, and I think we're a good balance. I'm unplugged.
Yeah, you're, like, unplugged in, like, a healthy way, and I'm plugged in a very unhealthy way. Like, I am plugged the fuck in. Like, I could be this microphone right now, bitch. I'm plugged the fuck in. I'm too plugged in. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's not good. It's not good.
At the end of the day, it's our balance. It works for us.
It really does.
Listen, this is
I just love bringing shit to you. I feel like I just love bringing shit to you. Like, have you ever seen da-da-da? And you're like, no. And I'm like, because I gotta tell you, like, I can tell you everything. Oh, I can tell you from the start. Yeah. Oh, because I love to shoot the shit. So I'm like, you ain't never. Oh, let me tell you from the beginning. And I got to lay it all out and
ready.
build it up.
That's that big personality. We
love it.
to hear it. We like it, love it, and we want more of it.
I love it.
I just don't follow.
Gotta be putting you on.
Like, the only song I have of Blueface on my phone it's Tour, and it's with him. The only reason why I have that song is because of Asian DeBrat.
See, I only know Blueface from the his one song that I actually can remember.
Which one is that?
I
Bust down Tatiana. Yeah. Bust down Tatiana.
Yeah. Which I'm not gonna lie, until like I started catching wind of like this whole Blueface and Krishan thing like a couple years ago. I didn't even know who like Blueface on that song. I knew that song. I didn't know who the fuck the rappers were on the song.
There's more rappers on the song?
I think so. I don't know. Is
that
just Blueface? I don't know. Well, either way, I didn't even know. I didn't even know who that was until. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Cardi and Krishan put him on.
Cardi B?
Yeah, because she got on the remix.
There's a remix?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a remix, but I know she got on the song.
I need help. Listen, that's why you're here.
I know, I'm gonna put you on.
Love moment. We're about to shed some love on Drew. Listen, this is why he's needed. And this is why you guys gotta show him some love. LOL, probably Drew. Like, you said it in one of the episodes. Can you give us another rundown of how you got or how you chose your Instagram name?
Okay, yeah. So I got on my Instagram name because I used to making people laugh is like my jam. It's like my shit. Like, I really love making people laugh. It's my thing.
And do.
So I was at like a function or like a party or like something. I don't know. I was with my friends making a bunch of people laugh. Somebody came in. They're like, who the hell is in there like making everybody like cut the fuck up? And somebody said, probably Drew.
I love
and
that.
So I think I actually started that name because that wasn't always my name on like my social media. But I got that name because this could sound like such a fucking dorky ass moment. Seriously. But because I loved that moment so much, it was like a pinnacle for me. Mm-hmm. I got a new Xbox, and so I was coming up with like my gamer tag, and I started my gamer tag with that name, and then I was like, wow, that's fire. I'm putting that on everything. I changed everything that day.
He said, "Ooh, yes."
I was like, wow, I didn't realize that I was a flamethrower. It's hot.
Ooh, come on, flamethrower. It's giving Charizard. I told you, unplugged. I was in middle school, okay? My middle school and high school, he's giving me sus eyes. Ooh, anyway.
Bombastic side-eye.
Bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye. He showed it to me. I didn't know that was a thing.
I know you did not come across that shit on your own. I know you didn't. I know for a fact your ass didn't come across that on your own.
Listen, I step boldly in that. I'm okay with being unplugged because it brings you joy, right? If you get a joy out of keeping me up to date, then let me be the help to your joy.
And I'm telling you, you think I'm playing about that Love and Hip Hop? I Love New York. We need to watch that. That's a spinoff of Flavor of Love.
Is that with the girl that is she the one with the meme Tiffany where she's like this in the bed and she's ready to go and she's got the glasses? Yeah,
and that's from Flavor of Love.
I know what that is.
Well, you know that meme. You don't know the context. There's context for that meme.
Yeah, I don't.
That's okay. We're gonna put you on.
That's fine.
Because Tiffany, fucking made that show. Tiffany Pollard. Shout out. HBIC.
Oh! I know what that means.
Yeah.
I know what that means. See, I've not always been unplugged.
She's HBIC.
See, I know that. See, during my elementary school, really, but middle school and high school, I was still playing video games. Like, I was still.
So you just plugged in, but just to a different station.
Yeah, I was like
a PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation. I was playing NBA Street Ball with my dad a lot. I was playing WWE on Xbox, or not Xbox. I'm sorry.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
GameCube. I like Jeff Hardy. Isn't there like the brothers? I like the brothers.
There's the Hardy brothers.
I like Batista. I like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Of course, Dwayne. Do you smell?
Me and my brother used to, because we were poor growing up, so we used to go to like the beauty schools to get our haircuts. And my brother would always take a picture of Dwayne The Rock Johnson as like his inspiration. I was like, you want them to push your fucking hairline back like that?
My phone on money. I'm listening.
Well, my brother used to always take a picture of Dwayne The Rock Johnson when we go to the beauty school to tell them. And at that time, his hairline was like getting And I'm like, you want them to push your hairline back? You're 12.
And that was in a beauty school?
Yeah, we went to the beauty school. And so they
they
were already
just
pushing
kept...
your hairline back as is because they didn't know how to cut hair. I mean, they were learning, and it was free.
That's...
Yeah.
Ay.
Yeah, it was problematic times.
Damn.
I was Rey Mysterio.
Who's that jumping out the sky? R-E-Y Mysterio.
That was my jam.
Here we go. Oh my gosh. Who was theirs? I love the intro. See, I think that's what made me love music and media because of their intros.
WWE, first of all, WWE is production. I mean, you're running out on a ramp to go whoop some ass. Why do you have all these lights in the song and then the video playing? Girl.
Triple H.
Icon.
Me and my brother. Oh my God. Me and my brother. Bro, we were obsessed with that man because he'd be like, time to play the game.
Do you remember Edge?
Yes. Edge. Oh my God.
I know. We're Stone Cold Steve Austin.
When he would do the little head shake.
Me and my brother loved him. The Undertaker. Oh my God. I'm going back.
Oh my God.
Why are we time traveling right now?
I don't know. I'm feeling very nostalgic in my cheeks. Oh
no, WWE was like... That's part of my genetics at this point. Because that was really like, it was like growing up. That was like our entertainment.
It was like crack for us.
Which, and I'm going to do a hot take here. Probably wasn't the healthiest thing for me considering, men and like, not really needs to be like censored or like monitored. Because, I mean.
Well, but it was a game too. So.
Well, and then, but here's the real moment. This was a very telling moment when they had the action figures, and I got the action figures, and you know what you did with your Barbies and the G.I. Joes when you were...
What did you do? Never mind. Sorry.
We'll have to take that off camera, I think.
We're gonna keep it moving.
You never... Okay, maybe we'll have that discussion after camera, but...
When mics are cold.
Yeah.
We might have a messy segment that's like hiding somewhere in the playlist on the YouTube channel. And you might...
If I'm on the podcast, half of this is going to be... I'm trying to rein it in. I can't.
It's okay.
I don't really have any self-control when it comes to the messiness. Yeah, you definitely rein me in because I can't do it myself.
We can definitely... You know what? On that note, and on that note, we can slide to some music.
Ooh, okay.
Because we gonna get into it and then we gonna shut it down. And we hope that y'all are tuned into this part.
Who is your favorite artist right now?
Police steady watching me. Every day they clocking me. Red alert. Armed and dangerous. I keep that Glock on me. Daquan Bennett. You're going to hear his name in every episode.
Like, I know. You should like do a cut where like every time you say it, it like speeds up the video. That's like some shit that they do on YouTube right now.
Post-production.
Every time you say Daquan's name, the video is like 10 times faster or whatever.
You know
They're
what?
doing some weird shit on YouTube. I mean, not weird, but like interesting.
Yeah. Daquan.
My favorite artist right now is probably... You're not gonna look him up. His name is, I think I've mentioned his name to you. His name is Duran Bernard. If you don't know who he is, let me just describe him for you real quick.
He's about to get a free plug.
Yeah. Oh no, seriously, because I was jamming his shit on the way here. He's like funky. He gives me like very 90s, but he's kind of like. Her name is escaping me, but he gives me like the male version of her. Who did the Tyrone song? Who was that? Erykah Badu.
Ooh, what's
he
Erykah
is
Badu?
Like, was that Eric? I think it's Erykah Badu.
I think you better call.
Yeah, that's Erykah. That's Erykah Badu. He gives me male Erykah Badu vibes.
Ooh.
I know.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, fun fact, because I like music. I love music. I love like diving into artists and their lives and da-da-da-da. He actually went on tour with Erykah Badu and sung backup for her.
Oh, wow.
Back in like 2018.
So he was definitely staying in the mix of the type of vibes he wants to give. That's
she found him, but I'm not sure. Don't fact check me now, but I'm pretty sure she like scouted him out from like his YouTube videos and his music. 'Cause he was making music. And she found him and like, it's like, come on tour. And then I did see a clip where she like let him have a moment on her tour.
That's what I want this to be. I want people who are upcoming artists, upcoming creatives, people that are in it, that are trying to get into it, trying to figure it out. This is the space for you. you're going to get plugged in, and you're definitely going to get shout out, and like it's going to be all love.
And
I love that.
He's mostly I think. I mean, he does have like actual albums, and I think he did a show on like BET, like a writer show, because he writes a lot of his own music. I think he's primarily like YouTube content.
Okay, so we definitely need to get into it, and we definitely. And what's his name again?
Durand Bernard. I'll spell that for you. So if you want to like do a little thing on there, because he is everything right now, and he's like, because he.
I like that he's. Not everybody gets that.
I have no words, because I don't know. He's just a vibe.
Yeah,
he's a vibe. He's a vibe that I want to get on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And ride.
And other artists that are another one of my favorites, J. Cole. Straight up now, tell
I know,
me
that's a
really
classic though. He's really been killing it.
That was like the that was the beginning for me. Like
I think that was the beginning for everybody who like fucks with J. Cole, because that was like, there was a thing like that out right now at that time.
Like, bro, what do you say? Cole fucking World, say the whole name. He just be
no.
Like, why are you so good, J. Cole?
Yeah.
Why? Now I see why. You know what's their names? Help me out. The RDC World, Mark Phillips, and he'd be like, Cole, Jermaine. Now I see why.
Jermaine.
He'd be like, Jermaine, you don't know who I'm talking about. Bruh, he just came out with, it makes me want to change my life forever. I'd be like, bruh, I feel it now.
I know.
Mark, I feel you. I understand, because I was listening to all my life and I was like, Cole, why are you
not Cole?
You are too good to be out here hiding from like, you have a lot of songs out there, but my crazy ass needs more.
I know.
Because all my life.
Didn't he drop like a project not too long ago, J. Cole?
Don't ask me that.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
I'm unplugged.
I'm sorry.
The only reason why I know about all my life is because, one, it's Lil Durk. I'm OTF. Y'all know this. Let me live my life.
I mean,
it's a part of the culture. And I'm a lyrical lyricist. I like, listen, if the music is not relatable to me, I'm just not going to vibe with it. But that's the point of different genres, because everybody has a place. Everybody has a tone, a sound, a beat that catches them and keeps them going. Okay, I know I've been giving a lot of male artists love. I'm going to give a female. One of my top favorites, EVE. EVE. She said, in my Chick Bad remix, she said, yeah, I took a couple years off, came back, still busting, still repping Philly, still the eve of destruction. Ooh. Still pushing buttons that'll do away the roof, still walking around with $5,000 boots. Ooh. So when I'm in the club, your chicks get jealous, because I'm that bitch and still keep a mean fetish. Ooh. Still stack lettuce, still stack cheese, and I got a bad temper. Tell your niggas say please. Oh. And this is for the G's, never for the busters. And get your diamond rings, I'ma bitch yourself a hustler. Better yet, a customer, guaranteed to buy it. Sick from them lips, caramel. Want to try it?
They don't got to look her up now. They ain't got to look her up. You just did her whole...
I was like, she's shaking the table.
She's shaking the table.
She's shaking the table. I was like, oh my God. So I had to pay. I love me some Eve. I be shouting out a lot of these men, but that's because, I don't know, I'm just a different breed of woman.
You know what I told you earlier? You got that.
I don't be having it on purpose. It's not on purpose. It's definitely not.
It's all right.
It's not
a vibe.
But that's the genre. But I love the lyrics. The lyrics definitely get me going. You know what I'm saying? It hypes me up. If it gives me that drive to keep going, keep pushing. And I be playing like the same, like Finesse Out the Gangway by Lil Durk and Lil Baby. Oh my God, I play that song probably like 5 times a day. Because I can relate to it. I came from nothing. I had to go get it. I had to finesse out that gangway. Like, I can relate. My thuggery comes on a little bit. I can relate to that. Right. And you can't tell me that I can't. People always be wanting to tell me, like, you're not. Don't tell me what I am.
Can't do these.
Sunny. Shout out to Miss Sunny. Mama Sunny. We love you. We trying to get her on. She don't want to come in front of y'all.
No, she's not with it.
She's not, but she's golden though. She's one of those personalities that like you will be super grateful.
Very infectious. Very infectious.
If you can meet her or at least be in the same room with her, you're gonna feel the sunny the Sansaray.
I know, I love her name.
Shout out to Sansaray Jones.
Follow her.
Mama Sunny, we love you.
I'm gonna shout out one more artist.
Okay.
My female artist, because you did a female, I'm gonna do a female.
Got to.
Told you about this one, because when I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed. Coco Jones. I know, I gotta. Okay. Let me speak on Coco Jones real quick.
Okay.
And I'm only doing this because I know you don't know who she is really. Yeah. But she was on Disney Channel for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then she didn't fall off, but she had like a moment where she wasn't working, wasn't really getting the same opportunities. Then she got casted in Bel Air.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I know who she is now. She's the bomb.
Yeah, and she just dropped an EP not too long ago.
I gotta get plugged in.
And it's a vibe.
I'm getting plugged in.
It's a vibe. It's really good. She's a great R&B singer, great artist, great music, visuals top notch. I will say, if you're gonna look into her, look at some of her live performances.
Okay, is that the one with that had the party? She's the one that had the party here
last weekend, yeah, for Derby.
Did you get to go?
No, I was here.
Oh,
I was working. Girl, I was working. I
would have told you to go.
No, I was clocked in. I was getting that bag. The tickets were like $1,000. I couldn't afford it.
Okay.
Or no, maybe not $1,000. They were like $100, I think. But you had to like buy like a whole booth, and it's like, who am I going? I'm gonna be over there sitting crying in the club by myself? No, I don't think so.
I definitely would have wanted you to go so you can give us, the audience, your experience. But we're gonna be invited to stuff real soon. I feel it. The big personalities.
I just wanted to be in the same room with her.
The same room. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I want to be at the table.
No, I want to be at the table, but I'm gonna take like baby bites, like just be in the same room. Maybe like I'll have one of those moments where I'm like, just wait, vibe, come here,
dog.
And I'll be like,
it's the ear for me.
I know.
She's a
vibe. I love her.
She's a great
actress. Great. She's sexy, but in like a very classy way. She's dark skinned, unapologetic. Mm-hmm. Love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it, love it, and always, forever want more of it.
I do. I need more. I want more. Like I'm
obsessed.
Not the Cane's cup.
Yeah, we definitely. Again, we're not no association with Cane's whatsoever.
We're just hungry.
I feel very satisfied. Do you feel satisfied?
I feel satisfied.
Are all hearts and minds cleared?
For the time being. That's why we'll do more.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. There's more coming, you guys. Mm-hmm. We hope you liked it, loved it, and want more of it. That was, I know. I'm sorry. I gotta just be me.
No, it's cheesy, but in a good way.
Let me be me.
Stop with the us.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like it, subscribe it, and listen, hit us up. We love y'all. Peace.